True confidence is not a facade. It's an internal strength that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and determination. Unlike arrogance, which stems from a fragile need to prove superiority, true confidence is quiet and self-assured. It doesn't demand validation from others or rely on external circumstances. Instead, it originates from within, built upon self-awareness, resilience, and a deep understanding of our purpose. Many people confuse confidence with bravado, thinking it's about always knowing the answer, appearing unshaken, or projecting dominance. But true confidence is far more profound. It's not about having all the answers, it's about trusting yourself to figure things out. It's not about avoiding fear, but choosing to act despite it. It's not about avoiding failure, but understanding that failure doesn't define you. True confidence begins with self-awareness. To be confident, you must first know yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your values, and your purpose. This self-awareness allows you to stand firm in who you are, even when external circumstances challenge you. When you understand your unique contributions and accept that imperfection is a natural part of being human, you free yourself from the need for constant comparison. You begin to measure success on your own terms rather than by society's often unrealistic standards. Resilience is another cornerstone of true confidence. Life is unpredictable, filled with setbacks, disappointments, and unforeseen challenges. Without resilience, confidence can waver in the face of adversity. Resilience comes from the belief that no matter what happens, you have the ability to rise again. It's the mindset that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to growth. Every challenge overcome, every lesson learned, builds a reservoir of strength and reinforces the belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. A critical aspect of cultivating true confidence is understanding that it's not tied to perfection. Many people hesitate to pursue their goals or speak up because they fear making mistakes, but perfection is an illusion. Those who exude genuine confidence understand that mistakes are inevitable and valuable. They see errors not as evidence of inadequacy, but as opportunities to learn and grow. This mindset frees them from the paralyzing fear of failure and allows them to take bold actions that others might avoid. True confidence is also deeply connected to having a sense of purpose. When you are clear about your why, the reason you do what you do, you develop an unshakable belief in your direction. Purpose provides a foundation for confidence because it shifts your focus away from fleeting moments of doubt or insecurity. Even when the path is uncertain, your purpose becomes the anchor that keeps you grounded. Confidence that comes from within is not boastful or loud. It doesn't need to shout to be heard. It is the quiet assurance that you are capable, adaptable, and worthy. It allows you to take risks, embrace vulnerability, and face challenges head-on. True confidence doesn't guarantee success, but it ensures that even in the face of failure, you will persevere. When you cultivate confidence from within, you no longer seek approval from others or fear their judgment. You become free to live authentically, pursue your goals passionately, and handle life's uncertainties with grace. True confidence is a gift you give yourself, and it has the power to change everything. In a world that constantly measures success through comparison, it's easy to fall into the trap of competing with others. Social media, career milestones, and societal expectations often create a scoreboard mentality where we judge our worth based on how we stack up against those around us. But true growth and fulfillment come not from competing with others, but from competing with yourself. The only meaningful measure of success is how much progress you've made compared to who you were yesterday. Competing with yourself shifts your focus inward, where it belongs. Instead of being distracted by external benchmarks, you center your efforts on self-improvement and personal growth. This perspective liberates you from the anxiety and self-doubt that often arise from comparison. When you compete with yourself, you define success on your own terms, based on your values, goals, and aspirations. The problem with competing against others is that it's never-ending and ultimately unfulfilling. There will always be someone smarter, richer, more successful, or more talented. If your sense of accomplishment depends on outpacing someone else, you'll find yourself on an exhausting treadmill, chasing validation that doesn't bring genuine satisfaction. However, when you focus on being better than the person you were yesterday, your efforts become sustainable and deeply rewarding. Competing with yourself requires self-awareness. You need to understand your strengths and weaknesses, acknowledge your achievements, and identify areas for growth. This process isn't about being overly critical, but about cultivating an honest and compassionate understanding of where you are and where you want to be. By setting personal benchmarks and goals, you create a roadmap for progress that is uniquely tailored to you. Progress, not perfection, becomes the goal. Competing with yourself means celebrating small victories and recognizing incremental improvements. It's not about achieving dramatic transformations overnight, but about consistently taking steps in the right direction. Whether you're learning a new skill, developing healthier habits, or working toward a long-term dream, each step forward is a win. This mindset also teaches resilience. When your focus is internal, failures and setbacks are no longer devastating, they're part of the process. You're not trying to meet someone else's expectations or prove your worth to others, you're simply striving to improve. This perspective allows you to view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as threats to your self-esteem. Competing with yourself fosters a sense of empowerment. It puts you in control of your journey because you're no longer at the mercy of external circumstances or other people's achievements. Instead, you take ownership of your growth, set your own pace, and celebrate your progress. This self-directed approach builds confidence and reinforces the belief that you are capable of achieving your goals. Perhaps most importantly, competing with yourself cultivates a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. When you're focused on your own growth, you can genuinely celebrate others' successes without feeling threatened or diminished. You recognize that someone else's achievements don't take anything away from you. This shift creates a sense of collaboration and connection, rather than competition with those around you. Ultimately, competing with yourself is about becoming the best version of you, not for the sake of comparison, but for the sake of growth, fulfillment, and purpose. It's a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and progress. When you embrace this mindset, you free yourself from the endless race against others and step into a life of genuine accomplishment and inner peace. Failure is often seen as something to be avoided, a sign of weakness or inadequacy. Yet when we look at the stories of great leaders, innovators, and creators, one theme is constant failure was an essential part of their journey. It's not just a stepping stone to success, it's an integral part of it. Without failure, growth and innovation are impossible. The key is not to fear failure, but to embrace it as a teacher, a guide, and a necessary part of progress. Failure has a unique way of providing clarity. When something doesn't go as planned, it forces us to confront the gaps in our understanding or execution. It shines a light on the areas where we need to improve, helping us refine our skills and strategies. Success often teaches us little because it reinforces what we already know or believe. But failure pushes us to ask questions, seek solutions, and grow in ways we might not have otherwise considered. Take any successful person, and you'll find a trail of failures behind them. Thomas Edison famously remarked that he didn't fail 10,000 times when inventing the light bulb, he simply found 10,000 ways that didn't work. For Edison, every failure was a step closer to his goal because it eliminated one possibility and brought him closer to the right solution. This mindset is what separates those who achieve great things from those who give up. Failure also builds resilience. It tests your ability to persevere when things get tough. Facing setbacks can feel discouraging, but each time you pick yourself up and try again, you strengthen your ability to handle adversity. Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's something you build, one failure at a time. Over time, this resilience becomes a powerful asset, enabling you to take on challenges that once seemed insurmountable. One of the most valuable lessons failure teaches is humility. When we fail, we're reminded of our limitations and the need for continuous learning. This humility fosters openness to feedback, collaboration, and new ideas. It helps us become better leaders, colleagues, and innovators because we recognize that we don't have all the answers, and that's okay. Failure also has a way of revealing what truly matters to us. When you fail at something, the way you respond can tell you a lot about your priorities and passions. If you're willing to get back up and keep going despite the setbacks, it's a sign that the goal is worth it. Failure filters out the pursuits that aren't aligned with your deepest values, helping you focus on what truly drives you. The fear of failure often holds people back more than failure itself ever could. It keeps them from taking risks, exploring new opportunities, and stepping out of their comfort zones. But avoiding failure means avoiding growth. It's only by embracing the possibility of failure that we open ourselves to the potential for greatness. Ultimately, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Every stumble, mistake, and setback carries within it the seeds of growth and learning. By shifting our perspective on failure, we transform it from something to be feared into something to be valued. The road to success is rarely a straight line, and failure is what shapes us along the way, making the journey worthwhile and the destination meaningful. Resilience is the ability to endure, adapt, and thrive in the face of challenges. It is an essential quality for anyone navigating life's inevitable ups and downs. But resilience doesn't just appear out of nowhere, it is fueled by something deeper purpose. When we have a clear sense of purpose, it acts as a guiding light, helping us persevere when the path gets difficult. Purpose gives our struggles meaning and transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth. When you know why you're doing something, it becomes easier to withstand the difficulties along the way. A sense of purpose provides a bigger picture that reframes challenges as part of a meaningful journey rather than random setbacks. Without purpose, every difficulty can feel like a reason to quit. With purpose, those same difficulties become a test of your commitment and a reminder of the importance of what you're working toward. Purpose helps anchor us when the unexpected happens. Life is full of uncertainty, and setbacks can strike when we least expect them. Whether it's a failed project, a lost opportunity, or a personal loss, challenges can shake our confidence and make us question our abilities. In these moments, purpose acts as a stabilizing force. It reminds us that the journey is bigger than any single moment and gives us the strength to keep going, even when the road is uncertain. Resilience is often described as the ability to bounce back, but it's more than that. It's also about adapting, learning, and moving forward with greater wisdom and strength. Purpose plays a critical role in this process by providing clarity and direction. When we encounter difficulties, a clear purpose helps us identify what truly matters and where to focus our energy. Instead of being paralyzed by setbacks, we become proactive in finding solutions and continuing our journey. Purpose doesn't eliminate pain or difficulty, but it makes them more bearable. For example, think of a parent working tirelessly to provide a better future for their children, or an athlete enduring grueling training for the chance to achieve their dream. In both cases, purpose transforms effort and sacrifice into something meaningful. It gives people the emotional stamina to push through hardship because they are motivated by something greater than themselves. This connection between purpose and resilience is also evident in how we view failure. Without purpose, failure can feel like the end of the road. It can make us doubt our abilities and question why we're trying at all. But with purpose, failure takes on a different meaning. It becomes a temporary setback, not a permanent defeat. Purpose allows us to see failure as part of the process, a necessary step on the path to achieving something worthwhile. Moreover, purpose fuels resilience by creating a sense of connection and belonging. When your purpose is tied to something larger than yourself, whether it's contributing to your community, supporting your family, or advancing a cause you care about, it reinforces your sense of identity and strengthens your resolve. You're not just enduring for yourself, you're persevering for something that matters deeply. In the end, purpose is what makes resilience sustainable. It transforms grit into growth, persistence into progress, and struggle into significance. Life will always present challenges, but when you are driven by a clear purpose, you can meet those challenges with courage, determination, and hope. Purpose doesn't just help you survive adversity, it helps you thrive because it reminds you why the journey is worth it. No one achieves great things alone. While personal determination and resilience are crucial, the people we surround ourselves with play an equally vital role in our success and well-being. Supportive relationships act as a safety net, a source of strength, and a reservoir of encouragement during life's challenges. By surrounding yourself with the right people, those who uplift, challenge, and believe in you, you create an environment where growth and success become possible, even in the face of adversity. Supportive relationships start with connection. Humans are inherently social beings, and our bonds with others shape our experiences and perspectives. When we share our goals, struggles, and victories with those who genuinely care about us, we feel seen and valued. This sense of connection fosters emotional resilience, helping us handle setbacks with greater ease. Even in moments of self-doubt, the encouragement of a supportive friend or mentor can remind us of our worth and potential. The people around us also influence the standards we set for ourselves. When we surround ourselves with individuals who are motivated, kind, and growth-oriented, their energy and attitudes become contagious. They inspire us to aim higher, think bigger, and strive for better. Conversely, spending time with negative or unsupportive people can drain our motivation and make it harder to stay focused on our goals. True support doesn't mean blind agreement or constant praise. It's about having people in your life who will challenge you when necessary and hold you accountable. A strong support system includes individuals who will tell you the truth, even when it's uncomfortable, because they want to see you succeed. They push you to grow by offering constructive feedback, helping you see blind spots, and encouraging you to take risks that align with your purpose. Having a support system also provides practical advantages, whether it's advice, resources, or collaboration. The right people can open doors and offer insights that you might not have discovered on your own. Mentors, colleagues, and friends can share their experiences, helping you navigate challenges more effectively. These relationships are a reminder that you don't have to face life's complexities alone. There is always someone willing to lend a hand or a listening ear. During difficult times, a supportive network becomes invaluable. When we encounter setbacks or failures, it's easy to internalize blame or feel overwhelmed. But a strong support system can remind us that failure is a natural part of growth, and that we are not defined by our mistakes. Whether it's a pep talk from a friend, guidance from a mentor, or simply someone to share a laugh with during tough moments, these interactions help us regain perspective and move forward. It's also worth noting that support is reciprocal. Building meaningful relationships requires effort, empathy, and the willingness to be there for others in return. When you offer support to those around you, you strengthen the bonds of trust and create a culture of mutual encouragement. These reciprocal relationships not only enrich your life, but also contribute to a positive and collaborative community. Surrounding yourself with support isn't just about finding people who will cheer you on. It's about creating a network of relationships that help you become the best version of yourself. These connections provide inspiration, accountability, and resilience, enabling you to face challenges with confidence and purpose. In the journey of life, having the right people by your side makes all the difference, reminding you that you're never truly alone. Success is rarely about talent alone. More often, it's about persistence, the ability to keep going despite setbacks, to stay focused on your goals when the odds are against you, and to push forward when others might quit. That is what separates those who succeed from those who fall short. Persistence is not just a tool, it's a mindset, a way of approaching challenges that turns obstacles into opportunities. It's the belief that every effort, no matter how small, is a step closer to victory. Persistence starts with commitment. When you are truly committed to your goal, giving up isn't an option. Challenges become tests of your resolve rather than reasons to stop. This commitment fuels consistency, the daily actions and decisions that move you forward. It might not feel glamorous and progress may seem slow, but persistence ensures that you keep moving, even when the results aren't immediately visible. The path to success is rarely linear. Setbacks, failures, and unexpected detours are inevitable. What matters is how you respond. Persistence isn't about avoiding failure, it's about refusing to let failure define you. Each time you encounter an obstacle, you have a choice to give up or to keep going. Those who choose to persist often discover that the biggest breakthroughs come just after the hardest challenges. One of the key elements of persistence is resilience. Resilience allows you to bounce back from disappointment and try again with renewed determination. It's not about ignoring difficulties, but facing them head on and learning from them. Every failure carries a lesson, and persistence means taking those lessons and using them to adapt and improve. Over time, this cycle of effort, failure, learning, and renewed effort builds both skill and confidence. Persistence also requires patience. In a world that often values instant gratification, it's easy to become discouraged when results don't come quickly. But most meaningful achievements take time. Whether it's mastering a skill, building a business, or reaching a personal milestone, persistence involves trusting the process and staying the course, even when progress feels slow. Victory isn't about speed, it's about endurance. Another important aspect of persistence is belief. To persist, you must believe in yourself and in the value of your goal. This belief doesn't mean ignoring doubts or challenges, it means choosing to act despite them. It's the inner voice that reminds you why you started, even when the journey feels overwhelming. This self-belief, combined with the support of others, can be a powerful motivator to keep going. Persistence is cumulative. Each small effort adds up, building momentum over time. Success often looks sudden from the outside, but it's the result of countless unseen hours of effort and perseverance. The person who keeps showing up, keeps trying, and keeps learning is the one who ultimately succeeds. Victory isn't just reaching the goal, it's in the persistence itself. Every time you choose to keep going, you win a small but significant battle against doubt, fear, and adversity. This mindset not only helps you achieve your goals, but also shapes you into a stronger, more resilient person. Persistence is the quiet, steady force that transforms dreams into reality. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it.